Well, thank you all so much for coming out here tonight. Clearly, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping for a yes vote tonight, and I'm joined here by some of my colleagues, Councillor Giancarlo Carra, Councillor Jeff Davison, Councillor George Chahal, and I think all of us could have said, would say, that we were all hoping for a yes vote tonight. But ultimately, the people have spoken in big numbers, and the people have spoken clearly. And this is very clear direction for where we go from here. And I'm going to come back to that in a moment, but before I get there, I have a whole bunch of people I want to thank. I want to thank everyone who has worked so hard on this process for so many years. All of the community volunteers on the Bid Exploration Committee, on the board of the Calgary 2026, the hardworking staff of Calgary 2026. I particularly want to thank the leadership, Scott Hutchison and Mary Moran. I don't think they've slept in months for the tremendous work that they did. And you know what? Every single one of those people did that work for one reason and one reason only, and that is because they love Calgary. And they love the future of this city, and they want to build a foundation for that future. I also want to thank the incredibly dedicated public servants who've been working on this. Here at the City of Calgary, led by City Manager Jeff Fielding, and particularly by the head of our City Secretariat, Glenn Nicole, and her team. They have done work like I have never seen public servants do before on something they knew was fundamentally important for the city. So thank you to them. Thank you as well to our partners at the provincial and federal governments, particularly those public servants who really buckled down, tried to be creative and thoughtful in making this work. And finally, thank you to our partners at the Canadian Olympic Committee and at the International Olympic Committee for believing in this bid from the very beginning. You know, a lot of folks have said that this has been a divisive conversation for Calgary. And I got to tell you, I reject that thinking. Because what we had was passionate people talking about the future of the community and talking about what they believe in. And I think that's a tremendous thing. And I got to tell you, despite some of the not very nice stuff online, every single person I talked to in real life, whether it was at the Tim Hortons or on the C train or walking down the street, whatever side they came on, had thoughtful questions that were rooted in a real love for the city and what we're trying to do together in this city. So where do we go from here? Clearly, we've started a great conversation, the kind of civic engagement that I love. How do we continue that conversation in really thinking about what it's going to take to move this city forward? When I opened that new public library last week, I said that in this city, we are allergic to small dreams. And I think we continue to be allergic to small dreams. And starting tomorrow, when we release our budget, and every day beyond that, we will continue to work on this vision of this city, a great place to make a living, a great place to make a life. And we will continue to work together on how to move that vision forward. So with that, let me say thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to all the Calgarians who voted in huge numbers. It's a big deal. Thank you to Laura Kennedy and her team who put on a flawless election and did such a great job doing it. And thank you to the people on all sides who care about this city.